Hello, you trader nerds, and a happy Friday. We are up 0.84%. We have elevated volume. We're at 6,400 contracts, and now we started going down. VIX is all the way up to 16. AD is 144, and we are going down, 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 down. Now, listen to this, y'all. I don't want to be okay. It's okay. Y'all can call me the greatest stock picker ever in the history, knowing what direction is after you see this. What did I say yesterday? Do you remember we were here? Y'all remember that? And I said, y'all, this chart looks bearish to me. I said, we're definitely going to go down to the point of control. And what did I say? We're going to fill these pockets in here. And then I said, look out, 5192. Well, I'm sorry. We went to 5194. My bad. Y'all, this is incredible. And then look at this. This is how this works. I have no idea. I wish I could explain this to y'all. Then where does price go back up to? Look at that. And we knew this was going to be an area of resistance. We just know it is. It's an inflection point. It's always an inflection point. Look, inflection, 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 inflection. And now we're going back down, y'all, to fill in gaps and maybe even go back down to the 151.92. You never know. But remember, we said that 51.92 is the 50% line of the fair value zone. It did not surprise us at all yesterday that happened. This is fair price. This is overbought. We were overbought yesterday, and we said we're coming down here. Now, I know a blind goose finds a whatever every now and then, a goldfish, but here we are. Look at this, y'all. I mean, this thing just works and works and works and works and works. So what does this mean? Well, it's a gravitational pull toward here, but if we spend enough time here, this could potentially become the next point of control. And then we always know that the 50% line has, now I know what you're saying. Bobby, you drew this yesterday, didn't I? We drew this on the first day of April. Today's the 5th. Y'all, how did we know? I don't know. Now, you say, Bobby, how does the big green monster work? I don't know. Blake Young come up with it. It is the greatest tool that we have at our disposal to determine whether price is overbought, oversold, or fairly priced. And friends, mark it down. We are fairly priced now. Wouldn't be surprised to see it go back to 51.92. Wouldn't be surprised to see it back go to the point of control. If it goes up here, though, what is it? It's overbought, and it's probably going to come back into this area. It's just the way it works. Now, we can be overbought for some period of time before we go back into the fairly thing. Now, here's what's going to scare you. It wouldn't surprise us if price were to go down to the 51.14. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Actually, wouldn't surprise me if it did it on the eclipse day. Are y'all hedged for the eclipse? Everybody's afraid the world's going to come to the end, blah, blah, blah. It's a Y2K all over again because history always repeats itself. People get scared with those type of events. And am I scared? Nope. I say it's a possibility we go to the 51.14. Mark it down. You heard it here first. All right, let's look at the expected move for the week and see how we did. Now, what's this? Watch how this thing works. Ladies and gentlemen, we went outside the expected move. Where are we at now? We're at the expected move. You have to laugh, y'all, right? Oh, we're at the expected move. Look, that's where price is, at the expected move. So we went outside the expected move. Then it said, hey, I got to go back because Bobby said this is where the expected move is. It's really good. So next week, look, this is the last, and this doesn't surprise us either. After down, 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 up, up, next week is down a little bit. So it's not surprising at all that our expected move next week is a little bit to the downside, especially when that's exactly what the big green monster is telling you. Big green monster says, yeah, it wouldn't surprise us at all to be in here. And we could even go much lower. It's very, very good, y'all. Very, very good. All right, so let's see how our little account's doing today. We're going to trade, since I am consolidating accounts, we're going to have to trade this one again. And I intentionally only traded one lot on Wednesday so that we could trade another lot today. So today is 4-5. Let's see how we're doing. Did everybody blow out their accounts yesterday? Did everybody scared to death? And when the market was down over 1%, everybody's like, oh, God, no, don't let it happen. Let's see if I can tell how much money's in my account. We probably went down like $5,000 to $6,000, right? Let's see how much we went down. Let's see here, Bob. Oh, Bob, oh, Bob. Let me look on my phone and see what our thing is. Settings, accounts, privacy mode is off. So now we are at 44,432. 44,442. Yeah, 44,432. 44,432. Bum, 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 bum. So we lost $855 from Wednesday. Whang, cry me a river, because our positions are perfectly safe. So now let's go in and let's look at our little Greeks and ratios here. See here we're at 122.96. 122.96. Greeks and ratios, 122.96. They call this dog 96. And we said VIX is up to 16. That's why we're showing losses, y'all. Right. And then our buying power usage is, we don't count bills. So we're at 18.8. Let's check this cash balance again. Settled cash balance. Our cash is positive now. So we're at 18.18, 18.818, 18.818. Let's put that in, 18.818. All right. So remember, we can use up to 50% of our buying power. We're using 42% of our buying power, and our theta and all that is a little high, but we're going to put in a trade today, which is not going to be bad at all. Put a little trade in, and let's look and see what our how many hedges we got on now. Well, this is the count we don't know, right? We don't know because we're only started recently adding trades onto our spreadsheets. We hadn't kept up with everything, so that's fine. So let's go and see if anything has traded in this account in the last few days. So let's go to field. We'll go change this to 14 days for everything. So day. Hadn't had a GTC order fill since, when was this? April 1st. So we should be good on this. I think we're good. Had a couple on April 1st, so nothing's traded now. So let's go and we're up $299 on the day. So we were down $800. We were down $1,100 after the little vol increase yesterday. So let's go in and put our MES and let's put us on a trade. Bobby, you scared about the eclipse and you gonna put on a trade? You dang right I am. So here we go. We go to MES. We go closest to 120 days. So that's going to be about 133 days. Right? And then we're going to go and sell a 10 delta, 10% probability of being in the money, 33.50, the 44.50. Let's see if we can get 33.75 out of that. And we'll do one of them. There we go. So we got filled for 33.75. And on the 45.50, 33.75, 45.50, 45.50. And we said 33.75, which is a nice big old chunk of money for a 10 delta. So we did one contract, and we'll call him, let's see, we'll call him NP3. Puts naked 133, 4,524. Good. So we'll call him NP3. So let's go group him while we're at it. So let's go to positions. Let's go to MES. And oh God, I don't have anything grouped, do I? Jeez, Lord. Here you go, 45.50. So he's NP3. Let's put him in his little group. We'll start keeping up with them better. NP3. All right. So now let's go put us in a put debit spread trade. 133 days. And about a 25 delta. So that's about here. So we'll go buy the 5,000, sell the 49.50, and we'll go for 880. See if we can get filled. There we go. What did we get filled for? 880. So we did the 5,000 at 880. 5,000. 49.50 at 880. Yeah, do y'all start getting scared when the market goes down? See, what we have this plan for is nothing takes us by surprise. Nothing. We are just on top of it. So we did one contract of this. This will be PDS3, puts, debit spread, 133. Control your colon. And there we go. Good. Good, 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 good. Now, does anything say that we need to take it off? No, we don't have any auto close signals at all. Now, what I'm going to do, let me just show you how I'll kind of work, y'all. So our Greeks and ratios are a little bit elevated. Does everybody see this? Our deltas are up 122. Our theta is up, but we're at 42%. So that's fine. Everything's fine. But I'm like, Bob, slow your roll just a little bit. I need a little bit of negative delta. All right. So here's kind of how I do it. Now, y'all, I'm not that great of a trader. I don't know what I'm doing. But Ken says he was up 2% yesterday, now 4.3% daily changes, going fast today. I like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to borrow a little bit of money here, and I'm going to probably put in a little hedge going into the weekend. It's going to cost me about $250. So I'm going to borrow from my Theta to put this on. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. So here's where I go. So I'm going to go to ES, where I like putting my little trades on in the ES, little hedges. And we want to go, we've got one little hedge right here. Is that all the hedges? We got little hedges here. We got little hedges here. And we want to go 60 days or out. So I'm going to put me a little 60-day hedge in here. And we go down to the $3, whatever we can sell for $3. And let's put us in a little hedge. So $3. Keep on going, Bob. Oh, Bob, oh, Bob. Here we go. So we got the 37.50s. All right. Going to bump that up to 315, and we're going to sell 3 of these. That doesn't work, so we're going to change our order. So we'll go to 310 or so. And that should fill. There we go. So we did the 37.50s at 310, 63 days. 37.50. 37.50. 37.50. What do we say? It was at 310. Right? So we'll go with the ES, got the big boy here. We did 3 of those. And this is going to be BSH4 puts. And this is going to be short hedge at 63 days and on today's date. All right. So the 37.50s is BSH4. Now let's go in and put a GTC order on this. Close position, the full. We're going to close him at 20 cents, and we're going to make it a GTC order. Okay. And we're going to buy 5 today. I'm going to spend some of my money to buy hedge. So we're going to bump that down to about 290. 2, 3, 4, 5. See if we get filled. Nothing. Replace order. Let's go to 295. Nothing. We'll go to $3. $3. And that should fill. There we go. So 3. So we bought the 3700s at $3. Or was it 305? $3. So let's go put that in. So we got ES 5 at $3. So this is BSH4 as well. 3700s, puts, long hedge, 63 days. Today's date. And we got in at $3. So it cost me about what? It cost me $300 exactly right at. It cost me $300 for that hedge. But what I did is I borrowed from a little bit of my Theta and said, okay, now I'll do that. Now let's see what our Theta is now. We put on a trade, plus we put a hedge on. Theta was 96. Let's see what Theta is now. Theta's at 80. Everybody with me? Now, is 80 good Theta? I think so. Let's see what 80 is. And you often see me borrow from my Theta to put, look at that. Beautiful. That's exactly what we did. Now, what's our deltas? What did that do to our deltas? Our deltas now are 116. So we reduced our deltas a little bit too. What's this? 116. Beautimous. Isn't that gorgeous? And that, my friend, is how you did it. Now, what did it do to our buying power? Well, let's see. We'll probably have to update our buying power. Let's see. Hold on. Let's go to positions. Let's go to cap requirement. Let's do all this little thing where we do the price and IV, market data refreshed. So now, oh, that didn't refresh that, did it? Cap requirement. Let's see, cap requirement. Right now we're at 13,293 and the initial requirement 17,197. 17,197. Look at that, y'all. Do you see how I made everything better? See how I did that? Now, y'all, that is risk management. That is capital management. That's just being aware of what you're doing. We brought our buying power down a little bit. And what we did, let me just show you what we did. So over here, let's go to, we were trading ES and we went to those 63 days, right? We went 63 days. Let's see how much of a hedge that we put in there. So we went 63 days and we went to buy the 3750 or sell 3750s. So we did 3 of those, right? And we went and bought 5 of these. How much of a hedge did that give us? 3, 4, 5. All right, so let's analyze this trade. ES. And let's put these in here, take this off. Now, watch what the hedge we got here, y'all. This is really cool. So in this instance, if the market were to drop 20%, and I know what you're saying, it's not going to drop 20%, but look, I just put for $300, I just got me a $27,000 hedge. That, my friend, is how you do it. That's how you do it. Got me a little bit of hedge. Now, am I hedged perfectly? No, I'm not hedged perfectly, but let's see what our risk is in this account. This is a $44,000 account. Let's go look at our little cap requirement over here. See what we got here. Look at this. Look at risk analysis, 25%. So see, it still says if we were to drop 20%, I got a 52,000 loss. It blows me up. But we are going to do things before that happens, right? That's going to hopefully keep us from blowing out an account. Questions, comments? All right. All right, y'all, we're going to move into Muscadine Mafia session. I was going to wait till 2:30, but I can't get my people on the phone that are supposed to join us today. It's been very hard getting someone to talk to us, but we're still going to talk about the same subject matter. We're going to talk about getting a custodian for your IRA account. So y'all be good, and I will see y'all tomorrow.